Hi, can you hear me? Type yes, no? Hello? Oo. Tagalog natin today ito, no, forecast for for December 6 to January 4, 2021. If you can hear me, hindi ako magsa-start hanggat di niyo ako naririnig kasi baka mamaya masayang ulit. Do type yes if naririnig niyo na ako so I can start the forecast. Can you hear me? Sana naririnig mo ako. Type yes. Can you hear me? Ay, sorry. Hello? Hello? Ay, ayan. Thank you, Jennifer. All right, I was waiting for someone to comment. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, ayan. So today, Tagalog version tayo. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for joining me today. At least hindi ako lonely. Okay, so discuss natin Tagalog version ng ating forecast, no? Basically, ang ating forecast na ibibigay is based on your body chart at saka yung Feng Shui natin for the month, kung ano yung pwede nating guidance. Ngayon, ang forecast natin, magsisimula po ito December 7 pa. Actually, December 7, yes, official date po natin hanggang January 4. Okay, so basically, this will help guide you. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. Ayan, okay. This will, I hope itong video natin today, no, mag-serve ito as a guide para alam niyo po kung paanong gagawin natin, no, pagdating ng December. And I hope itong mga forecast na bibigay would help give you, no, mabigyan kayo ng tamang desisyon or guidance para tama ang desisyon natin para sa buwan. Kasi ayaw natin dagdagan pa ng further ang ating mga problems, no? Marami tayong problema ngayon, wag na natin pangdagdagan. So ito ang forecast. Kaya po tayo nagkakaroon ng monthly forecast para mabigyan kayo ng gabay. Okay, hold on lang po tayo. Balikan ko lang po ang aking screen share para ipakita ko sa inyo yung kung anong day master at paano natin kukunin ang ating day master. Okay, so by the way, yes, this is one of the important videos na by far, no, pagdating sa ating forecast on a monthly basis. This is isa sa mga importanteng videos ko kasi this is very important na wag po tayong lumabas, no, at a specific hour. Dito sa Pilipinas kasi, advance po tayo ng 1 oras sa Chile at Argentina. Pero ano ba pinag-uusapan natin? Yung eclipse po kasi, no, magkakaroon tayo ng eclipse sa December 14. At as much as possible, during the hour of the eclipse rather, wag po tayong lumabas ng bahay. Kasi pagdating po sa astrology or any astrology po, no, kahit Western or Chinese metaphysics, ang astrology po may effect po ito sa individual, lalong-lalo na pag na tinamaan tayo ng eclipse. Okay? So, it usually po negative. At, well, actually, hindi siya usually. Yes, negative po ang effect ng eclipse pag tinamaan po tayo. And as much as possible, we would strongly urge you, no, na wag po tayong lumabas. Although hindi po kita dito sa Pilipinas yung eclipse natin sa December 14, pero might as well, no, just to be safe, wag na po tayong lumabas ng 3:30 hanggang 4:30 p.m. at least an hour lang po, no. Iwasan po natin lumabas. Sabi nga dun sa isang interview that I had, gawin niyo na lang pong 3 o'clock habit, no? O kaya mag-siesta na lang kayo, basta huwag kayong lumabas ng 3 p.m. 3:30 or siguraduhin na natin, no, 3 p.m. hanggang 4:30 p.m. huwag na tayong lumabas para hindi natin masakop yung oras ng eclipse. Okay? So by the way, hindi ko kayo makikita. So pero mag-comment lang kayo kung mag-question. Pag magko-question po tayo, please indicate po yung day master nyo para hindi na natin kailangan mag-plot. Tapos lagyan natin yung question para mas mabilis natin masagot at mabigyan kayo ng klaro sa sa mga katanungan nyo, no? Alright. Okay, so paano ba natin, I hope that's clear yung sa December 14, pero mga days before, magpo-post ako ng additional information para mas lalo tayo ma-remind, no? Pagka December 14 ng alas 3 ng hapon, hindi po pwedeng lumabas, sabi ni Miss Sophie. Okay, alright. So next, ang gagawin nating next slide, I'd like to actually offer, to invite you. I actually have a webinar na maglalabas po sa January 10. Yung Tagalog version po natin, it's 1.5 per day. Ay, 1.5 per day, sorry. 1.5 per head. Isang araw lang po siya. Basically, more or less po ito 4 to 5 hours to give you an overview para mas mabigyan kayo ng gabay na in case na hindi natin kaya mag-personalized or one-to-one section ng ating BaZi, you can at least attend this webinar para mabigyan kayo ng gabay. What are the steps kung saan po tayo magpo-focus pagdating sa 2021 kasi nakikita po natin yan sa ating BaZi chart. Bibigyan kayo ng additional information, basic information sa ating webinar para makita nyo at maging maintindihan nyo no, kung paano gamitin ang BaZi chart, lalong-lalo na kung gagamitin nyo to as gabay, lalo na for 2021 and for the years to come. Alright? Okay, ayan. So let's go now to our main topic. No? Paano po ba natin kukunin ang ating BaZi chart? Pero bago po natin i-discuss yan, baka meron kayong mga questions. Hi, Joanne. Thank you for watching. Ayan, thank you. Oo, thank you for joining me kasi nakaka-lonely minsan pag ako lang nagsasalita sa camera. So, thank you for joining. Okay, hold on. Babalik lang ako sa aking share screen. Ayan, alright. So, paano ba natin makikita ang ating day master? So, para makuha natin ang BaZi calculator, pwede po natin i-plot no, itong QR code na usong-uso ngayon, no? Lalo na pagpapasok tayo ng mall, usually QR code na lang so madali nyo na mapaplot yan para dalhin kayo sa link ng calculator para mapasok yung birthday nyo at saka birth hour. Preferably po, no, may birth hour tayo para mas kompleto po yung detalye ng ating BaZi chart. Pero kung wala man, okay lang po yung birthday kasi ang pinaka-importante po lalo na sa araw na to ang gagamitin natin is day master. Itong day master, ito pong nakabilog dito ang magiging information para sa ating forecast. Okay? Alright, so ngayon, diretso na po tayo kay Jia Wood. Ang Jia Wood kasi may indirect wealth at saka direct resource. So ano ibig sabihin po nito? No? Ang ibig sabihin, may mga wealth opportunity po na dadating at the same time, may direct resource. So pwede rin pong manggaling ito sa mga tulong o kaya pwede itong manggaling sa mga noble people rather o kaya pwede itong manggaling sa workplace. So pwede siya mag-serve as a bonus o kaya pinautang sa inyo, o kaya naman yan, 13-month pay, okay? So basically, pagka meron po tayo, by the way, no, sa indirect wealth sa chart, para lang ma-remind kayo, hindi porket may indirect wealth, bigla na lang lalaglag ang pera sa sky, no, from the sky, no, of course not. Ibig sabihin po, no, if meron po tayong indirect wealth sa ating chart, mas lalo po tayo magtrabaho para mas malaki ang return ng ating energy or yung hirap natin or yung trabaho natin na ginawa para makuha natin yung pera. As always, and sinasabi nga ng karamihan, money is a form of energy. In order para po magkaroon tayo ng exchange of energy, yung kumbaga mabalikan natin o makuha natin yung monetary exchange, we have to give our effort. Kailangan po natin magtrabaho. So pag meron po tayong direct wealth at meron kayong inaasam na bonus, then do your best for this month, lalo na sa ating mga Jia Wood. Sa mga hindi pa po familiar sa terminologies, ang Jia Wood actually represents young wood. Alright? Next naman, si Yi Wood is direct wealth and indirect resource. Direct wealth can actually represent na pwede tayo mas busy this month. Pwede rin po na magkaroon kayo ng extra side gigs na outside yung normal yung nalalaman, no, or yung regular mong tinatrabaho. Meaning, kumbaga magkaroon kayo ng wealth opportunities outside sa current jobs opportunities mo, o kaya naman, pwede rin kasi ang indirect resource is another form of learning, pero hindi siya yung nakakasanayan mong trabaho. Okay? So, pwede po, no, baka may matuto kayo something else na hindi connected sa current job nyo. Marami siyang interpretation, pero basically, marami pong wealth opportunities or marami po kayong interaction na pwedeng gawin, pero you still have to do your work, no, para mag-manifest yung money in exchange of your effort. So, pag direct wealth, usually din po, this can also indicate na mas busy tayo this month. Okay, so lubusin po natin yan kasi pag naging busy tayo this month, may kapalit po tayo pera, no? Alright. Next po is Wu Earth. It's, sorry, actually, I went ahead, sorry, I went ahead again. Oh, si Jia Wood, sorry, I hope na clear. Clear ba si Jia Wood? Kung hindi naman, pwede ko pong balikan. Masyadong mabilis ang aking pagkukwento. Hi, thank you, Ada. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Okay, sige. Alright, balikan ko yung mga question. Isa-isa muna natin ang ating mga day master para makover natin. I hope clear si Jia Wood na na-mention ko a while ago. Next naman is we'll go to Bing Fire. Bing Fire muna tayo. Sorry, kasi sinulat ko siya, nakalimutan ko yung pattern ng ating presentation. So ito, unahin ko to, pero rest assured, after Fire Energy, Day Master, babalikan po natin yung natin, mga Earth. Okay, so patience lang po. Alright, so si Bing Fire is eating God and the Rec Officer. So this can actually mean, no, pwede po na magkaroon kayo ng power and authority or bigyan kayo ng additional responsibility because of your ability, no, na magbigay ng solusyon or ang pagiging creative. Okay, so itong month na to mapapansin niyo mas creative kayo, may mga ideas na pumapasok at kumbaga mas madali kayo makaisip ng creative ideas. So, my advice to, since meron tayong nakalink na nakaupo ito sa direct officer, my advice po, i-showcase niyo po itong creative skills. Huwag niyo pong itago, okay? Make sure that kapag may naisip kayong suggestion, isabihin niyo kaagad, no? So that people will actually take notice yung creative ideas na pumapasok sa ating mind at hindi masayang yung stars niyo for this month. Alright? Okay, so next naman, Bing Fire, by the way, no, kung sa mga hindi po familiar, ang Bing Fire is Yang Fire. Alright, sa Jia Wood, yun naman po yung Yin Wood, okay? Alright, next naman si Ding Fire. Ito yung sinasabi na Yin Fire. Meron po siyang hurting officer and 7 killings. Maganda actually itong combination na to. Pagka-output at saka anyways, iwasan ko na yung technical para hindi malita. But maganda po usually yung gantong combination. Bakit kamo? Kasi ibig sabihin, kapag meron tayong problema at gumawa ka ng sarili mong effort to solve this problem, ma-overcome mo yung mga problema na to. Itong combination na to for the month. So my suggestion, since during this month, mas maraming makakapansin, no? Mas makakapansin sa inyo, mapapansin nyo bakit parang ako yung, palaging pinapansin lately. So, might as well, instead of running away from that attention, use that, gamitin yung panahon na binibigyan kayo ng pansin by showing off further yung abilities and skill sets nyo kung bakit ikaw nga ba yung nasa posisyon na yan. Okay? Bakit ka nga ba, why were you even chosen in that field? It's because meron kang tamang value at meron kang, you have the right value, you have the right skills para mag-solve ng mga problems na yan. Okay? So, ito gamitin mo yung attention, wag natin taguan, wag tayong magpaka-stress. No, magpaka-stress tayo siguro next month na, pero kung ako sa inyo, lubusin niyo yung attention and maximize it by showing off more of yung mga kaya mong gawin dahil kumbaga to prove that you're meant. You deserve the position, you deserve the power, you deserve that job in the first place kasi magaling ka. Yun yung gusto ko i-sabihin in a nutshell sa Ding Fire. Okay? So, huwag ka ma-stress pag may attention ka natatanggap. Yakapin natin yan. Alright. Next naman is si G Earth. So, we'll go back, no? We'll go back kay, sorry, ayan, nauna na naman yung aking slide. So, next naman si Wu Earth. Ito yung sinasabi natin na Yang Earth, okay? So, Yang Earth. Si Wu Earth, ang combination niya is friend and direct wealth. So, ibig sabihin po na to, you might have to actually do some networking po for the month of December. Kasi dahil sa network natin and building that network, makakakuha kayo ng opportunities. Probably bagong trabaho, bagong opportunities that na pwede nyong itap. So, for this month, I want you to prioritize networking. Okay? Kung tinatamad po tayo, well, labanan nyo po, no? Labanan nyo po yung katamaran. Kailangan nyo po ng mag-network, build that network para ma-maximize nyo yung wealth opportunities that can possibly come within this month. Kasi nakikita dito baka sa mga connections nyo, yung mga close network nyo ang magbibigay ng opportunities for you. Okay? Next naman, si G Earth. Okay, si G Earth naman, si Rob Wealth and Indirect Resource. Indirect wealth, sorry. Ang ibig sabihin po kasi ng rob wealth, from the word itself, rob wealth, no? Pwedeng mawala po itong mga bonus or itong mga opportunities that will come and present itself this month. May mga opportunities na pwede ibigay sa inyo, pero kung dahil mabagal tayong kumilos, mawawala sila. Okay? My advice, no? My advice na lang, since rob wealth tayo, pwede po, I always advise this to pag rob wealth, instead of spending money or losing that opportunity, bakit hindi lang tayo mag-network, okay? But at the same time, factor in nyo po na pag may pumasok, kahit maliit lang na opportunity, of course, aralin muna natin, no, the opportunity, pero wag sana tayong abutin ng ilang araw to make a decision if whether or not you're going to take yung decision na yan or yung opportunity na yan. So might as well, pag may ma-opportunity, kahit maliit, tanggapin nyo na lang, no? But of course, study first yung mga opportunities. Baka mamaya shady o kaya naman scam. So, para maiwasan, practice due diligence, do your own research, pero bilisan nyo, no? Para makabilis tayong makapag-desisyon in terms of that opportunity. So, para maiwasan nating mawala sila. Alright? Okay, so yon. There's a tendency na baka may monetary increment or monetary bonus, something that you can actually get, pero pwede siyang mawala. Okay? Kasi may competition tayo, o kaya naman, marami kayong naghahabol na maabot itong bonus na ito, o kaya money, yes, increment. Okay, so yan. Alright. Questions so far. By the way, again, pag mag-ask po tayo ng question, please indicate your Dave Master, tapos, yes, okay, thank you. Okay, alright. DM ko po, ano pong pwedeng, okay. Well, Adeth, when it comes to opening a negosyo, hold on, ma-show natin. Okay, when it comes to opening a business, hindi tayo mag-open a business just because gusto lang natin magtayo, no? We have to find out first kung ano ang, lalo na ngayon, in this current climate, kung may balak tayo mag-open ng negosyo, you have to find out po ano yung market na kulang ang serbisyo. We're there to solve problems, no? Pag nagtatayo tayo ng negosyo, hindi tayo magtatayo para lang makisabay, yung maging me too. Kasi tinayo nito ng magtatayo na rin ako. It's not the best way to put up a business, no? So my advice, lalo na ngayon, there is so much, maraming limitation. My advice is to check yung market nyo, yung network nyo, yung surroundings nyo, kung ano ang missing sa market. Kasi magtayo tayo just because it's affinity. Okay? Although if I can be more specific, which I will actually discuss further, kung ano yung mga industries na magta-thrive sa 2021 and onwards. But usually po, no, in terms of affinity in elements, it's fire. But marami po siyang factors. Fire in terms of technology. If you actually have the funds in actually building up a business that's focused on technology, then by all means, doon tayo. Pero kung wala at limited po ang ating funds para magtayo ng business, my suggestion, aralin po natin ang market. Kasi maraming changes po nangyari, lalo na pagpasok nitong taon. So maraming yung market behavior ng tao or yung buying power or yung buying behavior ng tao nag-iba rin. Okay? So my suggestion, instead of looking for the affinity, you look at the market. Okay? Look at the market, anong kulang and what can I serve? What can I do to solve their problems? You're there to solve other people's problems. That's why businesses actually thrive. It's because they are solving other people's problems. Okay? So, but in terms of affinity, I suggest, in terms of I suggest fire, technology, anything in technology. Okay? Pero pagdating sa, pag sinabi kasi natin, no, I just have to elaborate this further. When we talk about affinity, it doesn't mean na pag tinayo natin to, you're gonna be successful kaagad. Of course not, because there's marami tayong competition. Ang sinasabi lang po ng affinity is merong market for you. But doesn't mean na pag hindi tayo mag-aral, develop our skill set as a business owner, pag hindi tayo i-improve rather, na hahayaan lang, na aasa lang tayo na magsisikat ang ating negosyo. No, it's not that. It's not what affinity means. It just means na may open market for you. Your job is to improve on it, para mas lumaki na lumaki ang inyong negosyo. I hope that's clear pagdating sa affinity. But in terms of sa negosyo din kasi meron yung sinasabi natin yung trend, no? May trend. So, maganda sana, I know this is affinity, maganda rin, sabayan mo rin yung trend. Para talagang sumasabay ka sa agos ng market. May buying power, kumbaga dun sa market ng trend. I hope that's clear. Okay? Alright. Okay. Alright. Would Day Master, this month is a clash month. Okay? Alright. Should I continue our YouTube channel? My topic scoping, sustainable lifestyle. Of course, yeah, of course. You know, when pagka meron tayong clash, usually it's not always no pangit ang clash sa BaZi chart. Pagka meron tayong clash, it actually means that there is a change. And putting up your YouTube channel definitely means that there is a change sa gagawin mo in your life, in your lifestyle, in yourself, okay? So, my advice, yeah, you do start the YouTube channel. And my advice also para mas lalo mag-thrive kasi marami tayong competition sa YouTube, no? So para mag-thrive yung you learn how to actually do your YouTube properly. In addition to actually putting up your YouTube, you also have to develop that learning. Continuous learning po tayo para mas mag-grow kaagad ang inyong YouTube channel. But definitely, yes, if there is a clash month and there's a clash in this month, then yes. At least you're controlling yung clash, no? Yung change na mangyayari, ikaw mismo ang gumawa. Alright? Okay. Alright. I hope that's clear. Okay, I hope I answered that question. Alright, so Jennifer, my room is located at the east. Oh, okay. So my advice, siguro, I think if you're part of my group, I have there yung mga, nagbibigay ako ng mga free activations, no? You can use that dates, paglagay ng metal, although kasi for that month lang. I hope you place some cure even prior to this month. But yeah, that the only, if hindi tayo kayang umalis, best is to actually place metal objects na lang and put it at the right time, at the right hour, and the right day para mas maramdaman ito as a cure for your location. Oh, yun na lang, that's my advice. Hindi tayo, pero kung my best advice for the East is to transfer. Even kung kunwari kailangan natin matulog sa sala. Actually, to be honest with you, my sister's watching it right now. Actually, my sister, kasi ganun din sa bedroom niya nasa iso, pinapatulog ko muna sa ibang location. Umabot sa point na sa sala siya minsan natutulog. But anyways, alright. So, okay. Okay, let's go back. Any more questions? Okay, sige. I'll go back to mga questions nyo sa Geng Metal at saka how about love life. Alright, so I'll finish lang natin baka na na yung mga ating ibang day masters. Okay, so alright, so I'm done na with G-Earth. So pupunta na tayo kay saktong-sakto. Ang tanong kanina is Geng Metal. Ayan, Jennifer, ayan, tinanong si Geng Metal. Okay. So, Geng Metal is indirect resource and hurting officer. What happens, ang pwedeng mangyari this month, lalong-lalo na kung meron tayong clash, no? Sabihin natin, ang day master natin is horse. Indirect resource can indicate as probably illness o kaya naman mas mababa ang self-esteem natin, no, for this month. And dahil po doon, this can actually get, baka mapili, you end up, no, magawa mo yung mag-post o kaya maging sobrang emotional mo at dahil sa pagiging emotional, hinayaan mo to get the best of you na you ended up posting sa social media or saying something bad to someone at na-offend mo sila, and because of that, you might actually get attention from others kasi meron kang hurting officer. So ang ibig sabihin ng hurting officer is mapapansin ka, right? So because of that, you just combining the idea, my advice, no, kung kunwari nararamdaman mo na to, medyo mas nagiging emotional, you doubt yourself further, hindi mo, parang nakikita mo, you're not worthy of whatever, right? Pag nararamdaman natin ito, you recognize it. I understand that feeling, it's very familiar. You recognize that feeling, pero wag natin i-validate yung mga iniisip. Kasi sometimes when we overthink things, nagkakaroon tayo ng mga conclusions, ideas, when in fact it's not true. Okay, so if that's the case, nararamdaman po natin, wag tayo mag-post, okay, pigilan po natin magsalita just to avoid offending others. And although getting attention from others is a positive thing, it can be positive. It's a double-edged sword, meaning pwede siyang maging positive, pwede siyang maging negative in terms of our our mind, okay, or yung how we respond rather. So my advice, kung ayaw po natin na magkaroon ng attention just because nag-offend tayo ng iba, iwasan po muna natin ang mga social media, o kaya naman iwasan po natin magsalita ng hindi nag-iisip. Alright? So yun yung may advice sa Geng Metal. Huwag nating hayaan maging too emotional na let it control the way we make decisions. Kasi at lahat ng decisions na ginawa ng human being out of frustration or out of being emotional is something that most people or all people actually regret. So my suggestion, pag nararamdaman natin, step away muna, meditate, and so on. Okay, so to avoid you from saying something that's offensive to anybody. My also advice, we can also turn this around, no? Kasi meron tayong indirect resource sa month. Indirect resource can also mean as mas intuitive. Parang yung mas maingay yung intuition mo, mas makulit siya, no? It keeps bugging you of certain information. So might as well, why not use the entire month to actually connect, no, sa intuition nyo, so that mas nagiging kumbaga mas nagiging reliable sa iyo ang inyong intuition. But how do we actually build connection sa ating intuition? Is by meditating. That's one. Kasi the meditating, na-allow kang i-control, no? I-control yung mind. Papiliin ka. It will allow you to focus or mamili ng mga thoughts that you can focus on. So that's my advice. Use this opportunity to meditate further para maiwasan din ang magiging too emotional. At kung sakali man, ang indirect resource natin is health issues, avoid going out for the rest of the month para maiwasan po natin ang COVID. Alright. Okay, haba nung sinabi ko. Alright. Next, sin metal naman. Ito yung sinasabi nilang yin metal, direct resource, and eating God. Now, pero pag may ganitong combination, there's a possibility, no, na may matutunan kayo. And because of that, natutunan nyo for this month, it's something that mabibuild nyo into something else. Okay? So, yung mapoprocess nyo yung information, tapos i-implement mo yung learning mo and turn it to something big or something out of your own creation. So usually, pag nangyayari to, eating God then can also represent as a business venture or a product that you created or a content probably, a content just even sa social media or anything. So my advice, if ito nangyayari na nga, what you need to build is further is yung confidence level natin i-increase. Kasi minsan, kahit nasa height na tayo, magpo-post na lang pero hindi mo pindot yung send. It's because bigla kang mag-worry about what would people say, what would they think of me, and so on and so forth. So my advice is to actually focus on the confidence, which you can actually use yung north sector natin for the month of, kung mahina po ang confidence natin. Pag mahina lang po ang confidence natin, best to activate the north sector of your home. Nandun po yung Flying Star 3. Alright. Next, 7 killings and rob wealth. Okay, so 7 killings and sa Ren Water. So by the way, Ren Water is Yang Water. Okay? So 7 killings and rob wealth, ang indication po nito, this can be a stressful month para sa mga Ren Water. And usually po itong mga problems nyo na ito, medyo na-experience, na-expect nyo na. Okay? And baka one possibility na maging problem natin for this month is because of expenses or because of lawsuits, and because of that lawsuit or argument, nawawalan tayo nagkakaroon ng mabawasan tayo ng pera. So yun yung ibig sabihin po ng month na ito. So my suggestion, since you have been since wala pa po ang December 7, okay? So baka magmuni-muni tayo. Ano kaya yung sinasabi ni Miss Sophie, the potential kung maging problem that I kind of expected. So in the next few days, why not focus on fixing all these problems para hindi sila mas mahirap i-solve come the time na mag-trigger. Okay, so that's my advice for the Ren Water. And my suggestion also for the Ren Water, given that this issue, kunwari, wala naman tayong issue for the past month, there was no issue, everything was smooth sailing, everything was double checked, pero parang merong ang warning. Ang suggestion ko lang, baka mamaya there is a document or there is a partnership that you might have to actually deal with. Make sure nyo lang pag-aralan yung maigi yung mga documentation before you say yes. Because there's a possibility na baka hindi mag-manifest into something good itong partnership na ito, itong deal na to, because we have the rob wealth and 7 killings together. Okay, so but better yet, kapag may mga offers, you put it to the next month. Ganon, alright? Okay, next, si Gui Water. Alright, Gui Water. Meron siyang direct officer at saka friend. So this could mean po na may mga changes po sa environment. When it comes to your family or friends, it could be a relationship environment, may mga changes po for this month. As I advised po dun sa last video ko sa English, why not turn this into something that's within your control? Why not use the entire month by traveling with them? Okay? O kaya naman, bisitahin natin sila, spend more time with them. So at least nako-control mo yung change of environment instead of letting the universe change that environment for you. Okay? So yun yung my suggestion for the Gui Water. In addition to that, this could also mean direct officer is authority and power. Probably your family and friends see you as someone that has authority and power, or someone that they finally respect and trust. Okay? Alright, so kung ganun yun, mas maganda, no? Mas maganda yung change for that month. Alright, before we go to the Feng Shui forecast, tingnan po natin ang mga questions. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Hi, Ayaten. Hi, Ayaten. Yes. Okay, when it comes to love life, what do you mean? What specific question do you have sa love life natin? Pero pagdating sa Geng Metal is in direct resource. Okay, so kung meron tayong love life, or if we're looking for one, it's actually a good time because there's a hurting officer. So go out and mingle. May hurting officer ka, so why not go out and mingle and yes. O kaya naman, interact, indirect resource. Pwede natin i-translate, baka mamaya is, you can use a different tool in terms of looking for a partner. Okay, so indirect resource is not something that you usually use. Probably, you can do sa mga apps na. Okay, you can do apps. But definitely, one positive that we have for this month is meron tayong hurting officer, so attention. And of course, you can use that to your advantage. So go out and mingle. Okay? Life. Okay, all right. So next naman. Hi, Miss Jovi. Oo nga. Pagbalik ko ng video, Geng Metal na. I hope mas clear siya. Yes, I as well. Kasi maraming indications ang rob wealth, no? You can actually, it's not entirely a bad thing. You can actually use it to your advantage pa kung alam natin how to strategize at iplano. Kaya this is the purpose of a forecast, no? Para you would know how to strategize yung mga elements mo for that month para hindi tayo natatalo in the end. Okay, very general ang inyong question, Miss Adeth. Okay, Gui Water, DM, makakapag-asawa po ba? Okay, well, yung pag-asawa kasi we need the entire chart. And then we also need the luck pillar at saka even the year. So mako-compare po natin yan. Maraming elements to indicate. We actually look at the 7 killings o kaya naman the direct officer. But if you want to know more, I would actually advise to, if you want to do a one-to-one session with me, you can actually email me at inquiry@sofiarelosa.com. And then basically may mga I'll give you several questions that you can actually ask para mabigyan natin ng focus ang buong reading. Pero yes, hindi lang siya nadadaan sa DM. I need your entire chart to read it further. Okay. Alright. Okay, so go back tayo sa sa hide muna natin. Okay. Oh. Okay, ayan. Alright, P4, ayan. Okay, so ngayon, pupunta na tayo sa Feng Shui for 2021, for December 2020. Ito po, no, papansin niyo every sector po, pareho ang mga numbers. Okay? So basically, lalo na po sa, I'll break it down before I get ahead of myself. I'll just look at my kasi baka may kwento na ako na magkwento. So sa North, simulan natin si North, no? Anong indication ni North? That's why kanina, no, kung gusto natin to build that confidence, we can actually use the 3. Pero, if sapat naman ang ating confidence, what you can experience pag inactivate po natin ang North Star or nandito ang main door natin, maraming changes mangyayari sa negosyo o kaya sa certain lifestyle. Now, if you're a person who actually ayaw no ng change, iwasan po natin ang North sector for this month. Pero if you have been, kunwari, hirap na hirap tayo for the past months at gusto nyo ng pagbabago, this could actually be a good thing, itong change ng North, kasi pwedeng may tendency lahat ng pinaghirapan mo for this past month magma-manifest this month. Okay? So yun yung mga kagandahan pag may change. Hindi porket change, no, pangit. Although sometimes mas nahihirapan tayo mag-adjust, but at the end of the day, hindi po lahat ng change is bad. Okay. Next is East and East. Okay. Kung nandito po ang ating kwarto, no, and we cannot leave, like I mentioned a while ago, best po to place a metal object and to find po, no, doon sa group ko, kasi I give their mga date selections for activation. So instead of activation, put the metal object na lang sa bahay, sa kwarto natin sa East sector. Kasi ang effect po ng East sector natin, pag nandito po tayo, is pwede pong magkaroon tayo ng illness issue, okay? O kaya naman pag may partnership tayo, tapos ginawa natin this month, baka hindi to mag-manifest into something peacefully, o kaya magkaroon kayo ng argument, okay? Next naman is money losses. The 5 and 5 combination is not really good kasi both of the 5, no, as 5, it medyo problematic siya. Pero ang 5 kasi, it's not entirely a negative star. Pero para bago po natin maranasan ang ginhawa, kailangan natin maghirap, no? Yun yung effect ng 5. So basically, no, pagka may 5 tayo at dalawa pa, best to lie low. Kung hindi tayo pwede mag-change, put the metal object as mag-lie low na lang tayo for the rest of the month. Okay? Magtago-tago tayo para walang argument, walang money losses, okay? Na pwedeng makuha natin for this month. Okay? Alright. Lalo na kasi trigger, sorry, nagdagdag na naman ako. Matitrigger kasi lalo yung effect ng 5 and 5 pag pangit pa yung external form. Wari, may poste, may patusok or something, may bubong. So lalo siya na-aggravate ang 5 and 5 combination pag pangit ang external form. So lalo tayo dapat mas mag-lie low or better yet mag-transfer muna tayo sa ibang location. Okay? Next is the Northeast sector. Okay, the Northeast sector 1-1 combination. What it means is something about information and knowledge. Okay, so pag meron tayong estudyante, no, sa bahay at nahihirapan talaga ma-process yung mga knowledge or tinuturo ng teacher, best po dito natin ilagay si student muna for the rest of the month para mas madali niya ma-pick up ang information natin. So yun ang effect ng 1-1. So pwede ito for students. Okay? Next naman is the West. It's a 9-9 combination. Ang effect po nito is helps you happiness, contentment. Okay, kung medyo gusto niyo muna magpahinga from the hustle and bustle and everything, at gusto niyo ma-relax at maging happy and just be, grateful for everything that you have right now, then West is a good sector to activate. However, no, pagka meron po, pabait po tayo, tas prone tayo sa mga gynecological issues, pwede pong matrigger itong 9-9 combination. It's too much fire kasi. Okay? Alright, for the Southwest, Southwest naman is 4-4. Pwede po dito, pagka kung yung lugar niyo po ay pwede kayong mag-travel, you may have the opportunity, pag dito tayo mag-activate, mas mag-travel this month, mas ikot-ikot. However, there's a possibility na pwede itong mag-cause ng yung hindi pag-iingat. So make sure, no, bago tayo mag-travel, lalo na for this December, i-double check niyo yung weather forecast, okay? Travel insurance, make sure that you invest on those. Don't do anything that's risky, okay, pag nagta-travel tayo. So yung mga sightseeing, okay na yan, wag na mag-risk na mga yung mga bungee jumping, so on and so forth, okay? Okay, diving, wag muna. Alright, but in addition to that, ang maganda sa 4 and 4, lalong-lalo na kung tayo ay teacher o kaya naman you are trying to teach people or meron kayong intellectual property, you can, in terms of knowledge, by the way, pwede pong gamitin itong 4-4 by earning money from the knowledge that you have. Okay, so yun yung maganda sa 4-4. Pwede kayong kumita ng pera because of something that you know. Okay? Alright. So next naman si South. South is actually it's perfect for the real estate. However, like I mentioned before, 2 kasi is not really good, lalong-lalo na kung month or annual. But the 2 and 2 combination is actually good pagdating sa real estate industry. This basically indicates wealth in terms of assets, a case in point ng real estate. Now, however, since it's a month and an annual star, if meron po tayong mga pre-existing conditions, it's best to still avoid the south sector. Kung wala naman and you're willing to take that risk, well, you do activate the south sector. Pero this is really good when it comes to assets, ang 2 and 2. Okay? Pero kasi, kung meron kayong pre-existing, lalong-lalo na pag ang pre-existing natin involves the stomach, best to avoid the south sector. Alright? Next naman is the southeast. Southeast is 6 and 6. This is actually good, lalong-lalo na if you're trying to aim for influence, power, and authority in your current workplace. This basically, this month, you're actually going to achieve something from all the hard work that you've been doing this past month, no? Ang ibig sabihin po nito is mas mapapansin na kayo kasi ang 6 and 6 combination is power, authority, and influence. So, lahat ng pinaghirapan natin this past month, baka makatanggap tayo ng promotion or mas madagdagan ng responsibility, mas umaasa ang tao sa inyo pagdating sa work or sa career. Okay, this is actually located in the southeast sector ng ating home. So, kung andito po ang ating main door, bukas, sarado, mas lalo siya ma-activate. Alright, sa northwest naman is 8-8 combination. Some traditional, no? Yung traditional, actually gusto tong 8-8, pero kung tutuusin, I don't like 8-8 as much. Kasi ang ibig sabihin po ng 8-8, mas finders wealth opportunities, pero mas mapapagod ka. Okay? So, mas gusto kong 8 or 9 combination usually. Pero anyways, so 8 and 8, ang effect po nito, no, is marami pong wealth opportunities na papasok. Pero, baka mahirapan ka ng to save. Yun yung problema, no? Dun sa combination ng 8-8, may mga wealth opportunity, may papasok, pero hindi tumatagal ang pera sa bangko. Parang ganun siya. So, yun yung effect po ng 8-8-8. Yun lang, pagka may pumasok at para makontrol nyo yung palabas, i-make sure na lang, no, yung i-invest nyo is something for your own development. Kumbaga, or you may long-term growth. Katulad ng pag-aral ng something, you increase your own skills, o kaya naman insurance, investment, and so on. May long-term return dapat. So kung kunwari may pumasok na pera, invest on yourself. Yun na lang. Para at least nag-grow ang value mo. Alright? Okay. Alright. Questions, clarifications. Hold on. Okay. Ayan. Questions. Okay. Welcome, Adet. Okay, good. That's clear yung aking explanation. Okay. Ayan. Yes, any color. Kahit ano. Basta as long as it's burning, good. Kasi what we need is the fire than the candle. So, make sure lang may nagsisindi bale. Oo. Yan. Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me, Jovi. Yes. How about the center? Okay, the center kasi there's a 7-7 combination. What happens pagka kunwari, this is actually good pag kunwari nasa IT industry tayo. Pero pagka you're prone to being indecisive, no? At ina-activate natin ang 7, baka ang possibility, whatever goals na or project na i-implement mo this month, hindi mo siya makikitang matapos o hindi mo siya tatapusin. So, yun yung effect ng 7-7 star. Pero it's good for, if you're in the IT industry, then by all means, no, activate mo ito. Pero if not, yun lang yung effect niya. Indecisive. O kaya hindi matatapos any project, hindi mo makikita yung fruition ng isang pinaghirapan mong project, basically. Okay? Any more questions? May lahat ba na ano ko na? Okay. All right. Any more questions? Wala na? Okay. So there, thank you so much for joining me. Ayan, okay lang ba mag-transfer? Meron palang bago. Okay. Yeah, yes, I would prefer lumipat ka na muna sa Northwest temporarily, no? Sa Northwest, yes, temporary sa Northwest ka na muna. It's better that way, no? At least yun sa Northwest, may opportunities na pumapasok. Although, although pwede may tendency mapaspend ka, but at the end of the day, it's better than what potential problems that we may have sa East sector. Lalo na if our sector is very, may mga pangit na external form. So, temporary, just use the Northwest, I would advise. Okay? Thank you, Jennifer. Okay. Kung kunwari, ang main door natin nasa north na, tapos gusto mo i-activate yung southwest sector gamit ang water pump, yes, that's fine. Pero kung kunwari water pump, no. Effect nito, baka magkasakit kayo long term. Kasi sobrang daming opportunities. So, hindi mo lang mag-aligaga. So, lalo ka na si stress. Basically, just to explain lang why that happens. Pagka nag-activate kayo ng too much water, too much opportunities come. So, mas lalo kayo na si stress because not all the opportunities nasasalo mo, kaya naman yung problema ng mga opportunities hindi mo nasusolve, so you end up getting stressed, and when you're overstressed, illness comes. So, yun yung iniiwasan natin. But if kunwari, yung isang sector nandun, tapos okay, yung main door mo nandun, tapos yung table mo, ilalagay mo sa southwest, tapos yung main door mo na sa north, okay lang yon. Pero pagdating sa water pump, as much as possible, one sector lang tayo at a time para iwas illness issues. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Yes, I'm so excited. Yes. Please don't forget my webinar January 21. And I'm going to do this lang one day. And yes, thank you. Please, if you're interested like Jennifer to join, please log. Actually, there's yung form nasa comment. So, i-fill up nyo lang po na I'll get back to you. Actually, I have few na rin sign-ups. And may limitations sa nito yung room, yung webinar room. So once we're almost half there, I'll be giving out some warnings already na it's closing up. Kasi we're limited rather, yung webinar na gagamitan natin. Alright. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm so looking forward to it. Okay. Alright. Okay. If you have, wala na po tayong questions. Ayan, i-hide natin para hindi mamahiya. Ayan. How to join? Yes, nasa caption siya. It's the webinar. Yes, it's in the caption ito. Once nag-end itong broadcast natin, makikita niyo sa caption yung webinar. Kasi may mga options po yun that you can actually choose from. And then babalikan ko po kayo for all the payment details and so on. Ayan. Okay. Alright. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. Ayan. Sige. Natin to. Pagka-end, makukuha niyo, makikita niyo kaagad yung link nung form. Thank you so much for joining me. This is much more fun na meron na akong mga kausap. Hindi na ako lonely. Alright. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope itong video na ito is Merry Christmas, Miss Jovi. Yes, Merry Christmas. I hope itong video na ito nakatulong to help guide you maximize this month para makatulong mabawasan ang ating stress, problema, at mabigyan tayo ng clarity sa pag-solve ng ating mga problems. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!